So I want to just kind of skim off of give us some big names that are still out there doing this to their students. So hopefully
Great
parents
question.
can kind of
Yes.
steer their children in a different path.
Yes, and I'm going to segue into some of our most valuable resources that are posted on our website that list this out for parents. So if there's one thing I leave your audience with today, it is visit our website and find these Excel spreadsheets that we've created that tell you which colleges mandate and which colleges do not mandate. And our most valuable, one of our most valuable spreadsheets, which is colleges that never mandated COVID-19 vaccines. And there are over 500 colleges that never mandated COVID-19 vaccines. However, there are multiple qualifiers on that list. There are certain colleges on that list that would have mandated COVID-19 vaccines if they did not live in states that prevented them from doing so by executive order. For example, Baylor University in Texas was dreadful to its students. There was no mandate there because Governor Abbott has an executive order that says you cannot, if you're a public institution in Texas, mandate COVID-19 vaccines. However, they made it so miserable on these students if they did not comply that it was as if they did have a COVID-19 vaccine mandate. So Baylor is on our list because if we're going by facts, they never mandated COVID-19 vaccines. However, there are notes that say be very careful with Baylor because they put an incredible level of pressure on their students. They ostracized them, discriminated against them, called them out, made them feel like lepers in their society for not uptaking vaccines. So you might be in the free state of Texas, but Baylor was not respecting that medical freedom. They were respecting it by law because they had to, but they were not respecting it in practice. There are other universities like University of Virginia started out mandating COVID-19 vaccines until Governor Youngkin passed his executive order that said you can no longer do this. Well, let me tell you, they were not happy about it. They put up a really nasty letter on their homepage that said how much they disagreed with Governor Youngkin's executive order, and that if it were up to them, they would have continued to mandate COVID-19 vaccines to protect their community. That to me is not a college I would want my kid to entertain going to. So it's important that families know that on this list of 500 colleges, not every one of them is one that you want to send your kids to. We made the list so that it speaks truth to whether those colleges have mandates or never mandated. But it isn't always a clear answer of this college never mandated vaccines, so therefore I consider that they respect medical freedom and it's a place that my kids' choices would be respected at. There are about 20 colleges on that list that are amongst my favorite, and they don't take federal funding of any kind, these 20 colleges, and they're also noted on the list. So they don't take NIH grants. They do not participate in federal student loan programs. These colleges are 100% autonomous and independent to run their institutions as they see fit. Guess what? Never a vaccine mandate, never a mask mandate, never mandatory testing. It is unbelievable how free these colleges were. And my big push today with no college mandates is to elevate not only these 20 colleges, but some of the other colleges on that list of 500 that never mandated, because to me, this is the future of higher education. These are the models that deserve to be replicated. These are the colleges that deserve to be supported and grown. So we've had many, many efforts over the past 2 years. And of those efforts are, don't go to the colleges that won't respect medical freedom and informed consent. And by the way, if you're an alumni of a college, stop donating to your college immediately and find one of these free colleges and build them up with your donations and build them up with your support, whatever that means. Support is different for all of us, whatever that means, whether it means you go to their events, or you tell your grandchildren to go to these colleges, or you go to events on their campus, or you send your alumni donation dollars there. Whatever that means, tell everybody you know that these are the colleges to support, and these are the colleges that I hope will become the future of higher education in the United States.